Welcome back to KX News at 6. It sure is a warm one today across North Dakota. Temperature-wise, mid to upper 80s. Saw some 90s earlier out towards western tier. And in fact, Minot's just 1 degree short of 90 at this hour. And the expectation is for pretty much all of us to get into the 90s tomorrow, and especially as we get into our Thursday. Here are those Wednesday daytime highs. Most of us should get within a degree or two of 90. All of our central areas get there for tomorrow. But notice out towards the west, a 97 for Sydney and a 100 there for Wolf Point. So getting pretty warm into portions of northeastern Montana, and we just get warmer and warmer from there as we get into our Thursday. Speaking of tomorrow, though, there is a chance for severe storms out across really the western third of our states into portions of far eastern Montana there. I'm not that confident in seeing any severe storms tomorrow, but there is a chance, maybe a 5 to 10% chance at best. So let's go ahead and go through what Precision Cast suggests. So could we get some rain or storms tomorrow? Yeah, probably likely into portions of eastern Montana, but will these become severe? That's kind of the question. As I said, not likely at this point. If we do get anything, some gusty winds of 50 to 60 miles per hour may be the most primary threats. But notice, as those storms get into our neck of the woods, into western North Dakota, most of those storms do die out as the environment isn't that favorable for severe developments here for us early on or late tomorrow night into early on Thursday morning. But we'll keep our eye on that for you as we go through tomorrow. Here are Thursday's daytime highs. Again, mid to upper 90s possible from Minot down through Bismarck. I could conceivably see Lytton or Hazleton getting close to 100 for Thursday. Same for Mobridge. And of course, widespread mid 90s likely out towards the western tier. The day that I'm watching very closely for severe threats is Thursday. Again, a threat level 1 as of right now. There are going to be some inhibiting factors that may prevent some of these storms from firing off, and hopefully those stay in place. But if they don't, Thursday afternoon and evening could be kind of an interesting time here for a lot of us. So we'll see what happens. But maybe as early as even 2 or 3 p.m. for Thursday as we get into those peak daytime heating hours, and as well as the humidity factor as that increases for Thursday. We may get some storms firing off beginning out towards the western tier into our central areas as we get into the evening hours. Again, this is not a guarantee. This is just one model run showing that if we can burn through some of that stability in the atmosphere, we may get some of these storms that possibly could become severe as we get into Thursday. We'll see, of course. And looking at Williston's next 5 tomorrow, forecast high in those low 90s, and the mid 90s are there for Thursday. And again, right now, a 40% chance of storms. For me, Thursday has the best odds for Williston. Same for Saturday as well. Hopefully it misses us as we get into Friday for the 4th of July. And Dickinson's next few Thursday is the warmest day. Notice, though, how we're only in the 70s for you as we get into the weekend. That's going to increase those storm odds, unfortunately, as we get into the end of the weekend. Looking at Minot's next few, getting into the 90s the next 2 days, may also get there for Friday. Again, a 40% chance of storms for now, Thursday into Friday, and a 30% chance there for that Saturday. And then Bismarck's next few days, the warmest day is Thursday, a high of 95. We may get a bit warmer than that. We'll see, of course, how warm we get, and a little bit cooler as we get into the first half of that next week.
It's been a hot start to July so far, but those severe threats are always coming on those Fridays, so hoping this Friday won't be the same as the last few.
Yeah, even if we do get anything for the 4th, it should not come anywhere close to the last 2 Fridays. At least that's how I'm thinking right now, and hopefully that trend continues because we could all use a break from all of that nonsense right now.
Yes.
No question
Hopefully.
about it. Kenny, thanks so much. And coming up next, the Mandan A's bring a new coaching staff